Don't know if you can see that. I'm out here at the air park again. How's everybody doing? I love you. Love coming out here because it just reminds me of a sense of freedom. And think about it, like if you would have told somebody 100 years ago that a 747 could take off. You see these airport behind me there. If you would have told someone 100 years ago that a 747, a Boeing or whatever planes that they've got nowadays could take off the ground and literally carry hundreds of passengers around the world, you wouldn't believe it, right? It's just like people today don't believe Bitcoin is a revolutionary new technology that's going to change everything. It's going to change the entire world. Not only is it making people millionaires, and some people billionaires, because I know some of these people, it is radically transforming finance, and it's radically transforming the very idea of monetary exchange. Now, I tried pinning out a newsletter yesterday, and then the computer crashed, and so I couldn't replicate it, so I thought I would just do it in video form. A lot of people are asking me, Christopher, what are you doing now that Bitcoin has, it's been trading under 10,000? What are you doing? It's traded as low as 8,000 a couple of days ago. It's like 9,000 right now. Well, not only have I doubled down, I've tripled down my investment. Why? And I'm not saying that to brag. There's this lie that's told that diversification is how you're gonna make your money. That's not true. Wealth is created with a concentrated position. Most millionaires and billionaires worldwide made all their money in a single business, in a concentrated position. See, what you want to do is you want to make your money in a concentrated position. You want to preserve it through diversification. Got another plane here taking off. So what have I done? Not only did I double down under 6K a couple of weeks ago, I've tripled down again, and it might go lower. If it does, I'll buy more. I believe in Bitcoin so much that I think, in my humble opinion, it is bigger than the internet and bigger than social media. It's so huge that whether or not you like it or not, in the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years and beyond, people will laugh at you if you try to buy a cup of coffee with fiat currency, like here's $1. They will laugh. It probably won't even exist. Did you know that sovereign wealth funds, not to mention hedge funds, private equity firms, but now central banks are beginning this year in 2018, they've started to buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies and are adding it to its balance sheet to diversify into what will be, in my opinion, the new reserve. This is how big it is. Governments fear it, but they can't stop it, so they're going to co-opt it. Now, for the negative naysayers out there that say things like, well, Christopher, they're just going to regulate it, and then they're going to shut it down. Well, notice we got comments from the SEC yesterday. They're regulating, but they're not shutting it down because they can't. It's a big difference. So they're not going to shut Bitcoin down. There will be regulation, and although I don't like regulation personally, I don't like red tape, I don't like the government getting its hands involved, it's actually a good thing because it builds confidence amongst not just Wall Street, but also Main Street. I mean, we are seeing other cryptocurrencies like Ripple, for example, adapted on a large scale already by hundreds, soon to be thousands of financial institutions all over the world. Not just here in the United States, but also all over Asia. Kiosks where you can make cryptocurrency transactions are popping all around the globe. Here's a big one. Check this out. Think big, guys. It's a big Learjet there. Wow. Imagine if you would have told someone 100 years ago that could take off. Wouldn't believe it, right? It's the same thing now with Bitcoin. People are like, oh, it's a scam, it's a fraud. Oh, government's gonna shut it down. No, they ain't. No, they won't. You're looking at the next Google, be bigger than Google. It'll be bigger than Amazon. It's going to be bigger than the internet. It's going to be bigger than social media. So what are guys like me doing? Concentrating my position, doubling, tripling down. This is the future. I have never been so certain of anything in my entire life. Now, people have asked me, Christopher, when are you going to tell us about your top 3 picks, right? Your top 3, which you believe to be the 1,000x potential returns. Because I talk a lot about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's an incredible investment. I've invested a lot personally into Bitcoin. Okay, take our course. It's the first in the world where I teach you the fundamentals all the way to advanced topics from A to Z. Over 8 hours of content you can't get anywhere else in the world. They'll say, oh, Christopher, there's tons of free content on the internet. Yeah, bad free content. The free content on the internet told you to invest in Ponzi schemes like BitConnect, which have been in the news recently because they stole all your money. Yeah, that's the free content that you can get out free. Look, you can't get this anywhere else. So people have been asking me, Christopher, when are you going to put out your top 3 picks, altcoins, where I think you can potentially get 1,000x returns in the next 12 months? That means if you invest $1 today, $1, you'd make $1,000. 1,000x returns. And I've personally experienced 1,000x returns already in Bitcoin because I was smart enough to invest in it early and identify a trend before everybody else did. You see, human psychology is literally retarded. Literally retarded. Let me give you an example. We saw all this interest in Bitcoin. All this interest when it was trading at its all-time highs. That's when everybody started buying it. And then they started selling when Bitcoin was trading under 10, 9, 8, 7. It was even below 6,000 when I doubled down my position just a couple of weeks ago. Doubled my money since then, by the way. Made $50,000 in 1 week. Like, people do the opposite of what they should be doing. The opposite. So let me just predict the future a little bit for you guys. You'll see we are entering a mania phase in Bitcoin soon, in the next 6 to 12 months. We will hit new all-time highs again. We will surpass greatly the recent 20K high. And I think 25 to 30K in Bitcoin is on the table this year. That'd be a triple, by the way, from since I recommended it and doubled down my personal position under 6K. A triple, 3x. So what's happening now is we're going to soon enter a mania phase. Okay, when Bitcoin starts trading at 25, 30K again, the media is going to be all over it. There's going to be a ton of attention. There's going to be FOMO, fear of missing out. Everybody's going to want to get involved again. Everybody's going to say, I always knew Bitcoin was going to be, something big. That's the phase that we're beginning to enter. Again, people buy at tops and they sell at lows, the opposite of what you should actually do. See, what you should be doing is what I'm doing now. Not only should you be enrolled in our course so you're educated, because I've compiled the last 10 years of everything I've learned, all the pitfalls, all the scams, all the mistakes that I've made. I've condensed it into 8 easy hours where this weekend on a Saturday, got some beautiful helicopters behind me, you could literally just watch the entire course and get 10 years worth of knowledge so that you can make decisions yourself, act quick and act fast, because Bitcoin is moving and the cryptocurrency market is moving very, very fast. I really believe we are entering a new mania. It will be bigger than tech was in 2001. It will be bigger than social media. It is the new internet. They're building everything on the blockchain. These companies are so scared. Mark Zuckerberg is terrified. He is soon to introduce his own coin, in my opinion, or he's going to use somebody else's. This is massive. So, what you want to do, this is just being smart. You want to position yourself now, so you're ready to profit now, right? So you're ready to make the big money as we enter the mania phase. When everybody else starts thinking, oh man, I better get involved in this, you would have already started because you clicked the link below. You educated yourself with knowledge. Knowledge is power. You've taken our course. You know the pitfalls. You know how to act. We put together a strategy for you, how to invest, okay, how to de-risk yourself from scams and fraud, how to offload your investments from these exchanges into cold storage, sometimes hot storage, sometimes desktop wallets that I'm reviewing, because a lot of these products don't even accept some of these new altcoins or ICOs that we're talking about. And in addition to that, I will be releasing for you, those of you tuning in, our students at BitcoinRich.com, the AMTV Bitcoin Crypto Academy, my top 3 altcoins that I think really are going to go to the moon. You know, what are you doing today? It's a Saturday. You know what I'm doing? Tripling down. I'm working. I'm here taking a walk at the air park right now. I'm headed into studio. I'm reviewing more investments. I'm reviewing more ICOs. You have to act. Do you get that? You have to take action. Otherwise, you're just sitting on the sidelines. You'll be reading about people like me and watching people like me on CNBC as I tell others, well, Christopher, how did you see it? How did you know that, how did you have the foresight to double and triple down on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in 2018? I mean, now Bitcoin's trading well over 100,000. It's 2020. How did you do it? Really wasn't that hard. Just educated myself. I've been studying this for 10 years. 10 years. It's huge. It's huge. So how do you get access to all this information? Click the link below, right down here, or up here, or you visit us, just type into your browser, bitcoinrich.com, bitcoinrich.com, join the course, watch the episodes. Soon, I'll be announcing my top 3 altcoins with potential 1,000x returns. And by the way, we're raising pricing because I got too many students. Honestly, what are you waiting for? Click the link below right now. Visit us at bitcoinrich.com. Reserve your seat. And stay tuned, I've got a special video coming, and I'll be identifying those 3 altcoins that I think are going to go to the moon. Could change your life. Could change your life. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You have everything to gain. I love you guys. I'm Christopher Green. Peace.